Today our topic of discussion is reactance and impedance. It is basically impedance and reactance related to the existence of capacitors, inductors and resistors in our circuit. Basically reactance is of two types, inductive reactance and capacitive reactance. Inductive reactance can be represented as XL. This is capital X and L represents the inductor. XL is equal to 2 pi FL. In this 2 pi FL, we have 2 pi F equivalent to omega, this omega. And because inductors and capacitors are represented as imaginary part of our circuit, they should have J or I with them, imaginary part. Okay, and if we say that what is the impedance of that inductor or impedance due to that inductor, it should be represented with Z, and we say that J, this is J omega L. Similarly, capacitive reactance is represented by Xc. Xc is equal to 1 over 2 pi Fc, or 2 pi F, as I have already told you guys that it is equal to omega C. Similarly, impedance is equal to 1 over j omega C. The same, we will add imaginary part j in our formula. And we can also say that capacitive impedance is equal to minus j over omega C. 1 over j is equal to minus j. How? I have derived it over here, 1 over j multiplied by j over j, as we already know that j is equal to minus 1 under root. So by putting the values, we got j over minus 1, which is equal to minus j. Okay. Now we are going to solve an example. First of all, we are going to study the existence of any imaginary part in a series circuit. So I am solving a circuit with a resistor and an inductor, and you guys would practice with the capacitor and other such type of circuits. Okay, now the value of resistor is 1 ohms and the value of inductor is 2.65 millihenry. And what we are going to find out, we are going to find out the current in our series RL circuit. This is our series RL circuit. Why? Because this circuit is having a resistor R and a inductor which is represented by L. The input is V 10 cos 377 t plus 0 degrees. As we have already studied this formula in my previous lectures, V is 10 and angle is 0 and omega is 377. So first of all, what we are going to find out, we are going to find out XL. The formula for XL is 2 pi FL. As we already know that 2 pi F is equal to omega. So we are putting this value of omega in the formula and multiply it with the value of inductor, and we got the value XL is equal to 0.99 ohms, which is equivalent to 1 ohms. Similarly, the impedance j omega L, omega into L is equal to 1 ohm, as we have already find out in our previous step. So putting the values, and we got X as ZL impedance is equal to j 1 ohms. Now find out the current I, which was our target. How can we find out? As we know, according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR and I is equal to V over R. And R is what? R is our total resistance of the circuit. In case of AC circuits, we don't use the term resistance, we use the term impedance, because it also has some other type of elements which carry energy instead of resistors. Not only resistor, we also have capacitors and inductors. As in this circuit, we have a combination of resistor and a inductor, ZL and ZR, right? So what is the value of R? It is 1 ohms. And what is ZL? As we have find out in our previous step, J 1 ohms. This is in the form of rectangular. And what is our voltage? It is in polar form. And as we know from our previous lectures that in division and multiplication it is more preferable to use polar form instead of rectangular form, right? So how can we convert this rectangular form into polar form? This is the procedure. This procedure is same as we have already adopted in our previous lectures. X square plus y square, r is under root 2 and theta is tan inverse y over x, that is 45 degrees. Now putting the values and find out the value of current, that is 10 over under root 2 and angle 0 minus 45 because voltage has 0 angle and the impedance as we have find out from this step, impedance has the angle of 45. When this term go upward, we got a minus sign over here. So what we going to get? We're going to get I is equal to 10 over under root 2 angle minus 45. The negative sign shows that the current in the inductive circuit is lagging behind the voltage. We have already studied the term leading and lagging in my previous lecture. This is what they are implementing over here. Now what we are going to do next, we are going to find out the value of VR and VL. Now from finding out the value voltage drop across resistor R, what we are going to do, we will multiply the current which we have find out in our previous step with the value of resistor R. Okay. Now as we know that the resistor R is having an angle of 0 degrees and current, as we have already find out in our previous step, that was 10 over under root 2 into angle 45. Now by adding 0 and minus 45 we got this value 7.07 and angle 45. Now VL should be find out by using current and XL, right? Reactance. Now the value of reactance is in the form of J or impedance. If we say that it is in the form of impedance, then we got ZL is equal to J into XL. If you convert this J term, it means that the one value is 0 plus J XL. If you convert this rectangular form into polar form, you got this value 1 into angle 90 degrees. You should implement it. Similarly, in case of capacitor, you should write minus J because we are having minus J over XC in case of capacitor, and you find out the value of any value that was here, and the angle should be minus 90. You should implement it. You should practice it, right? Now after putting these values, we got VL is equal to 7.07 and angle minus 45 plus 90, that is equal to positive 45. Okay. Now as we have studied in our previous slides also that we have to draw impedance diagram. What is the impedance diagram? It is the diagram of total impedance of our AC circuit. So our circuit is having R, that is 1 ohm. It is on positive side. Why? Because it is having an angle of 0 degrees. Similarly, XL is having an angle of positive 90 degrees, right? This is our 90 degrees. Okay. So what we are going to do, we will draw a line that is represented with red color on imaginary axis, and this is our Z total, that is having an angle of 45 degrees. Similarly, phasor diagram can be implemented using voltages. VL is having a value of 7.07 with positive 45 degrees. Similarly, VR is having a value of amplitude of 7.07 having negative 45 degrees. So we will plot it on negative axis. VR we will plot it on negative axis, and VL we will plot it on positive axis. And this is our input. This is our input having 0 degrees angle. This was given voltage. Now you should solve these two questions after studying this lecture. One is having a series circuit with 10 ohms of resistance and a capacitor of 10 microfarad. You should find out the value of current. Also draw impedance and phasor diagram. Given voltage is this one. Similarly, another circuit with having all three components R, C and L. Find the same values and you got a good practice of this lecture. Okay.